gorgeous, welcome to my channel. It's your host Imani. I'm a writer, astrologer, and on this channel I talk all about astrological synastry. This is gonna be like a little intro video just talking about synastry, what it is, what it means, and you get a chance to hang out with me for a little bit. Synastry in astrology is studying how the nature of two birth charts combine in order to form relationships. Now, this can be any relationship. For the most part, it is romantic relationships, which is a lot of what I focus on in my videos. But synastry can be platonic relationships, familial relationships. It's the study of just two individual souls, how they react to one another when they choose to be a part of each other's lives. So pretty much anytime you form a relationship with someone and you feel like this can go somewhere, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, you can definitely pull up that synastry chart and see kind of a snapshot of what lessons you bring into each other's lives, how you help each other, the base of your attraction to one another. I mean, really in the synastry chart you can find out everything about the relationships, very similar to how just your birth chart can tell you everything about your soul's journey in this lifetime. So with the synastry chart being your two individual birth charts overlaid on top of one another, a lot of times in my videos you'll hear me talking about the planet person versus the house person. The planet person will always be the planet that's falling into the other person's house. The house person will be the house that's receiving that planet's energy. So in the videos I plan to go through all the planets. Right now I've done Venus, Mars, Moon synastry, getting through Sun synastry, and then we'll get into all the rest. Each video is going to highlight really the energy of what it means for that planet to be falling in that particular house. However, just like your birth chart, you can't really single out a placement and say this is going to be the relationship. You have to see how that piece works towards the greater whole. And so these videos can give you a snapshot, but it's best that you already have a kind of understanding of your natal chart, of the other person's natal chart, so that you know what energies in the chart is gonna work well with that single placement or what's gonna possibly clash with it. A lot of people in the comments have had stelliums fall into a house, and so when you watch a video of like Mars in the 12th house, if you have Jupiter or Venus also falling into that other person's 12th house, it's gonna shift the energy because it has to account for all the planets that are there and also all the energy that's aspecting those planets. And again, it's also going to be based on your chart. What's the dominant energies in your chart? How well or not well do you deal with certain houses? How have you integrated those energies already? I think synastry is so serendipitous because it's like a snapshot of the moment you meet and your entire life together in like one chart. And it's like, what are the odds that we meet at this time, at this place, in this part of my journey? What are you meant to teach me? Why now? It kind of brings up the conversation of like, is it ever right person, wrong time? And I think with studying synastry over the years, I've learned it's always right person, right time. And right person not meaning like that's a good person for you, but in synastry you learn that every bond that you make is gonna give you something that's gonna be a stepping stone forward in your journey. You're always moving forward, no matter how many times it feels like you're repeating the same person in like a different chart. And we have multiple soulmates. We have a soul contract with every person that we enter a relationship with. So yeah, if you've formed a particular bond with someone and you want to kind of dive deeper into that, this is the place for you. This is your home. But no, synastry is not a substitution for getting to know a person. My biggest thing is that astrology doesn't tell me about you. You tell me about astrology. You're the one embodying that energy. You know more than I could ever know about what your placement means. And so it's very important that you get a good understanding of who you're dealing with before you look at the synastry chart. I hope this kind of gives like a base knowledge to what's happening on this channel. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And one thing too, like when I'm editing these videos, I find that I always get maybe some new downloads, and in my description I'll add like maybe whatever I didn't say in the video, or even in the video I'll do like text of things that I didn't say. But make sure y'all are reading the descriptions because you might find a little additional tidbit to the synastry overlay that we're discussing. I do want to eventually talk about aspects, not just overlays, on this channel, so trust me, this channel is going to be around for a very long time. If you have any questions about synastry, always feel free to drop it under the videos if that's what it's related to, but drop your questions under this video as well, and stick around so you can see my next upload. All right, bye.